You've got an injury that just won't go away. Maybe it's your ankle, your low back, or maybe it's your shoulder. And no matter what you try, it's like your body just isn't listening. Sound familiar? Well, here's a question for you. If you could take that injured body part, let's say your sprained ankle, and magically place it into someone else's body to heal, who would you pick? Let's play a little game of would you rather. Would you rather your sprained ankle be placed in a healthy, strapping 30-year-old athlete who eats well and takes care of his body, or a 26-year-old who is obese, has a fatty liver, diabetes, kidney disease, and barely moves? I think I know who I would choose. Would you want your torn shoulder healing in a woman who runs, eats clean, and has a strong metabolism? Or someone who's frail, on oxygen, and gray-skinned at 45? No brainer, right? Why are we doing this thought experiment? Because even though you can't transfer your injury into someone else's body, you can work on becoming the kind of body that heals like that athlete, like that runner, like that healthy classic. Because here's the truth that no one tells you. It's not just about the injury. It's also about the environment that injury is trying to heal in. Your body is like a classic car, but with some really fancy parts. Let's keep this going with this analogy that your body is like a classic car, but not just any car. This one has some serious upgrades and gadgets under that hood. Think of your liver as your engine's oil system. Without clean oil, the engine overheats. Parts grind against each other, and eventually, everything locks up. In your body, a tired liver works the same way. It slows healing, increases inflammation, it backs up toxins, and leaves you feeling drained and fatigued. Now, picture your kidneys as the car's air and fuel filters. If those filters are clogged, dirty, the air and fuel go straight into the engine, damaging it over time. In your body, sluggish kidneys can lead to a puffy face, toxic buildup, swelling, and that heavy, tired feeling in your legs. Next up is your gut, which acts like the fuel line and hoses. If there's a leak or crack in the system, the engine either starves or sprays fuel everywhere. Total chaos. In your body, this shows up as leaky gut, irritable bowel syndrome, poor nutrition absorption, food sensitivities, and constant bloating. The thyroid gland is like your spark plugs and battery. These parts control how fast and smooth the engine runs. If they're off, your car is sluggish, hard to start, and jerky. In human terms, a tired thyroid means weight gain, brain fog, hair loss, cold hands, and that dreaded blah energy. Then there's your adrenal glands, your car's turbo booster. These emergency systems kick in when you need a burst of speed, like when you pass a truck on the highway. But if you keep flooring it without refueling, you burn out. And in your body, burnt out adrenals look like zero stamina, dizziness when you stand, salt cravings, mood swings, and total body exhaustion. And then we have our pineal gland, and that's the dashboard light dimmer. Ever drive at night and lower the brightness so you can just focus better? That's what the pineal gland does for your brain. It helps you wind down, fall asleep, dream deeply, and fully recover. But if it's calcified or blocked, you get poor sleep, weird dreams, trouble focusing, and a foggy brain. Here's how I explain it to younger patients. If you never brush your teeth, they fall out. If you never clean your room, it starts to smell and things get lost. If you never update your tablet, it crashes when you try to use it. If you never eat veggies, your tummy hurts and feels icky. And if you never let your body rest, you start to feel like you're dragging around an elephant. Your body is smart, but it needs help. Just like a car can't drive forever without oil, new tires, or a wash, your liver, gut, thyroid, and glands need care too. Because here's the deal. You don't get a second body. You only get one. And just like a car, it runs better when you take care of it. Let me give it to you straight with an analogy that might just stick with you for life. Imagine someone handed you a beautiful, rare, classic car. It's yours now, a gift, no payments, just take care of it. Because there's one problem. It doesn't come with a warranty. It runs like a dream in the beginning. The engine purrs, the paint shines, the chrome glows. You drive it around proud of what you got. But what happens if you never do maintenance? You don't change the oil. You don't flush the radiator. You never rotate the tires. You ignore the rust. You skip the tune-ups. And the fuel filter never touched it. Now, slowly, piece by piece, it starts to break down. The rubber hoses crack. They get dry, brittle, and start leaking fluids everywhere. The gaskets, they corrode. And now oil is mixing with coolant. A tiny pebble gets lodged into the radiator fan, and suddenly you're overheating on the freeway. The fuel lines get gunked up, starving the engine. The brakes wear down, and now you're not stopping like you used to. The carburetor clogs, and your car sputters and stalls at every red light. And the battery, it corrodes, and now it won't even start. Eventually, that gorgeous machine becomes a lawn ornament. Not because it wasn't built well, but because no one took care of it. Now here's the real kicker. Your body is that classic car, and you only got one. If you don't do routine maintenance, real maintenance, you break down the very same way. So what happens when you ignore your maintenance? Your gut lining starts to wear thin. Hello, leaky gut syndrome. Your digestion slows and becomes erratic, giving you irritable bowel syndrome, bloating, acid reflux, constipation. Your liver clogs up. Your body's detox factory, it gets overwhelmed. Now you've got brain fog, skin rashes, and fatigue, and you no longer heal like you used to, and you always feel inflamed. Your kidneys, they stop filtering well, and you retain water, feel swollen and toxic. Your immune system will burn out, so you're just catching everything that goes around. Your joints hurt, your back stiffens, and every injury takes forever to heal. You become sensitive to foods, to smells. You get allergies, rashes, inflammation everywhere. You get that gray, washed out look that no cream or serum is gonna fix. And if left unchecked, this can spiral into serious disease like cirrhosis, autoimmune conditions, chronic fatigue, fibromyalgia, and even cancer. So let me ask you again, if you had a broken down shoulder or a bum knee, would you rather it be inside the body of someone who's been doing all the maintenance, or inside of a body of someone who's running on fumes? Because here's the secret that no one tells you. You don't just treat the injury. You build a better place for the injury to heal in. Now here's the catch. You can't just swap out these parts. You can't drive to the local dealership and ask for a new liver, a fresh gut, or an upgraded kidney. But what you can do is treat your body like the classic it is, with care, maintenance, and the right fuel. Because with the right habits, these organs can regenerate, repair, and even perform better than ever before. Here's something I never had to say to any of my patients in my entire career. Sorry, your liver got too healthy. Or, my bad, your kidneys are functioning too well. That's because restoring these systems never backfires. Whether someone's dealing with pain, illness, or stubborn injuries that just won't heal, better liver function, a healthier gut, and stronger kidneys always help. Always. So if your body isn't healing the way it should, maybe the real issue isn't the injury itself. Maybe it's the garage that it's trying to heal in. Your body is the environment where healing happens. or doesn't. So let's start there. Support your liver, clean up your gut, recharge your kidneys, give your body the tools and space it needs to repair itself the proper way, the way it was designed to. Because healing isn't just about fixing what's broken, it's about creating better conditions for repair. And if you want help figuring out where your weak spot is, I've got videos and guides coming your way. Make sure to subscribe, drop a comment, and hit that bell, because next I'm going to show you how to rebuild your liver the right way. Because now you know the rest of the story, but it's what you do with this information that counts. That's it for today. Thanks for tuning in. The next video is right here. Go ahead and click it. And if I've earned it, smash that like button and subscribe so you'll never miss what's coming next.